Hi everyone, I'm back. This is my second video. How about that? I'm in a new location. I actually finally moved. I'm not fully unpacked or fully settled. It's not done completely, but it's done good enough for me to be here, and I am happy about that. I don't really know what to say other than I've had a couple of things come across my plate that I didn't like. One being just the blatant fucking bullshit that I've had to deal with from guys. And I guess that's just normal, I guess. And you know what? I honestly have to say that I guess it comes with the territory of having a vagina. They swear up and down. It's like, oh, you're ugly, you're fat, you're disgusting, you're a pig, you're a dog, you're this, that, and the other. They literally live to, like, make your life a living hell. But they are just out to destroy you. And destroying you is literally trying to take your virtue. And that's the best way I can put it. I mean, it's not necessarily your virtue, but they're trying to take your virginity. They want to bust through your pleasure dome, and that's not where you want them. Excuse me, not. But I don't know. I've been having a lot of people as of late.
Not all men.
Yep, no. Not all men. No, I don't even want to hear that bullshit. But I've been having a lot of men as of lately attacking me on my social media over the fact that they don't like being put in their place over certain things. And lately I have been standing up a lot for the injustice that's just going on. My thing right now is just the blatant racism in this country. And when you point it out, they just do not like it. Especially the pigment impaired males, they do not like it. You have a lot of the pigment impaired males that don't like women of color, any color, pointing that out, and they live to tell you that. They live to tell you that you're wrong. They live to try to discredit you and try to make you seem stupid. And when you don't fall into that category, or you don't second guess what you say and backpedal, and they realize, oh, well, me saying what I'm saying, this is not going to make her backpedal, this is not going to make her second guess what she's saying, then they come in with the hate mongering and the hateful words. Oh, you're this, you're ugly, you're fat, you got the double chin, and then when, especially for me, I am someone who am notorious for having a horrible time with self-esteem. I always have been my entire life. So it's just like, there's literally nothing you can say that I haven't thought of that's gonna make me feel bad. I literally feel bad about myself and about every fucking thing that I do all day, every day. So you can have a field day coming up with all sorts of things. And will it bother me? Of course it will. Of course it will bother me. Everything bothers me. But will that deter me from doing whatever it is that I'm going to do? No. No, it's not going to deter me. Because I've been like this my entire life. I've had this outlook about myself my entire life. So, you know, someone calling me fat, or someone calling me ugly, or someone calling me a dog, someone saying, oh, you have a double chin. Well, honey, I know I have a double chin. Or they're like this all the time in the mirror. Ha ha. You know, that doesn't deter me. That doesn't bother me. You can look around my living space. I don't have mirrors for the simple fact that I don't like fucking mirrors. I don't really rewatch videos of myself because I don't really like my own reflection or how I look. Am I working on that? Yeah, I'm working on it. But it's how I am. So it doesn't really bother me that males come up with these, insults, as you may call it. But what I don't get is the simple fact that they do come up with these insults. And they feel like it does. They feel like it does bother you. They feel like it does. They feel like it does bother you. And it's just like, yeah, whatever, dude. But I don't know. I guess it goes with the whole thing that guys don't seem to listen. They don't. And I have really, honestly reached my boiling point. And so people have... I've noticed that people have literally gotten to the point to where they're calling me a man hater, or oh God, I can't remember what the other one is. But I was just like, wow, I was wondering how long it was going to take me to get to this point. And you know what? I can't say, you know what? I don't hate men. I hate what they do. And it's honestly, it's like, I won't hate what you do if you just fucking listen. If you would just listen to women. If you would listen to them and you would stop saying, but not all men. But not all men. Well, you know what? Women would not say they feel uncomfortable around men if you would stop saying not on all men and listen to the fact that it has been proven, and fuck me, I forgot all my statistics that I didn't write down. Hold on. Now, it wouldn't say all men if 46% lesbians, 75%, well, it's 74.9% of bisexuals, women, 73.3% of heterosexual women reported sexual violence during their lifetime. So what I'm saying is, listen, there are high percentages of these statistics. I can never say that word. But anyway, these I don't know. And I was just seriously just like, wow, I was waiting when I would get to this point where I was being called a man hater. And it's like I said, I don't hate men. I hate this shit that you do, because whenever a woman points out what you do that we don't like, this is what happens. We are called men haters, or we are called bitches, or we are named something obtuse or bleh, and it's just, it doesn't make any fucking sense. We we are labeled every negative, horrible thing. But on the other hand, males are just peach. They're peach king. They're fine. And it honestly just got me, and it pissed me off, and I was just like, I am done with being nice in this whole fucked up situation. I am completely done with this. And I honestly just don't care. I don't care. I am tired of being on social media and I am seeing these girls, these women, these kids get molested, get catcalled, get, having people peep in their windows. And it's just like now I have blackout curtains on my windows because I live in a structure by myself, and I don't want anyone peeping in on myself. I don't give a flying rat's ass if you find me attractive or not. I don't want anyone peeping in on me. You don't have to find someone attractive to be a freaking peeping Tom. You don't have to, you don't have to necessarily want something to be a kleptomaniac. Kleptomaniacs don't want things, they're just kleptos. They just take things. Women are, it's hardwired into their brains as children that they have to act and be and live a certain way because they're not safe. Sure, they view their father, their brother, their close male relatives, in the beginning they view them as a safe haven, yes. But even as they get older, the world has shown them that even those are not safe havens. And we see that daily and often on the news, where you see a cousin has molested his 4-year-old niece, or brother has did some horrendous thing to his 16-year-old sister. A father did horrendous things to his daughter. It's horrible. It is horrible, and we've already learned that these rape situations is not about attraction. It's not about attraction. It's about power. It's about fucking power. And that is why the males generally like to try to down talk me and try to put me in my place, or try to make me feel bad, or try to make me backpedal and make me shut the fuck up, because they don't like a boisterous woman. They don't like a boisterous female figure. And I'm just not gonna shut up. I don't like it. I am not gonna shut up, because I have a great niece that she's 2. She just turned 2. And there's no way on God's green earth, or Odin's green earth, or Freya's, or any deity that you wanna think of, earth, that I'm going to let her grow up thinking that a man has superiority over her. Period. I don't care what religion that you have. Nobody has superiority over her. She has superiority over herself. And she has the right to make the choices that she wants to make in her life. And when she tells somebody, man or woman, no, that's what she means. She means no. When she gets of age, hopefully when she turns into a legal adult, 18, hopefully when she's older, 25, 35, and she starts having a sexual relationship, and you know, and she tells them, no, I don't want to have sexual intercourse with you, they're going to take no for an answer. And if they don't take no for an answer the first time, she is going to continue to say no. And that's what she's going to mean. No matter if it's the first no or the 10th no. No, it's going to be no the first time, the 10th time, the 50th time, and that's going to be it. I want her to grow up knowing that no matter what happens, when you say no, and if something, God forbid, something horrible happens, it is never your fault. Ever. No matter what anyone tells you, it is never your fault. I don't care if you go out and you have one beer or several glasses of whiskey. It is never, ever your fault. Because I am honestly tired of looking in the newspapers and looking online and seeing these headlines like, I just did a thing on TikTok where I saw a lady who posted from Washington Post where they dropped the charges on a man because he raped a woman, and just because she decided to go out and have a few drinks, a decision that she made, because she's a grown-ass woman and that's what grown women can do, she went out and she had a couple drinks and she told him no, and he didn't take no for an answer, and he raped her. They dropped the charges because she decided to have alcohol. So what? Alcohol did not impair her. She said no. And even if she did not say no, you are a grown man. You know that you shouldn't be trying to have sex with someone who is inebriated, someone who told you, I don't want to do this, goes off and has a couple drinks, and they still don't want to do it, even in their inebriated state. They tell you no, and you're still going to do it anyway. So I want my great niece to know that at the end of the day, your choices is your choices. And when you tell a man or a woman, I don't know what her sexuality is, I don't care what her sexuality is, as long as she is not doing anything to a child, when she's grown enough to make that decision, when you tell your partner no, or the person on the street no, no means no. I don't care who it is. End of story. And if you can't take no for an answer, then you best be ready, because that's how I'm going to teach her. I'm going to teach her, you best be ready to throw hands. I'm going to teach her, you always carry a piece on you, because apparently people don't know how to take fucking no for an answer. So if you can't carry a gun, carry a fucking knife. Carry a straight razor. Carry something on you. Always have something on you, because men don't know how to take no for an answer. You see it everywhere, and I am tired. I am so tired of seeing it on television, online, in the newspaper. Every fucking where you hear about it. I want my great niece to know that if you gotta throw hands, you throw hands. And if you go down fighting. I went down fighting when I was in young teen. When I was in my late teens, I went down fighting. I didn't have that choice when I was a little kid, because I was a kid. But if something should horribly happen to her, I want her to make sure that that motherfucker knows that she was there. And whenever he gets out, or if he gets to walk fucking free, like all these goddamn people seem to be doing nowadays, he knows that she was there. And every time he goes to do something fucked up, or she, they will know. Or think twice before they do something fucked up. Because this makes no sense to me. And the reason why I keep saying he is because every time I open my mouth to say something, every single time I open my mouth to say something, it is always a guy who is down talking me, who is belittling me and talking shit about me to me and trying to make me the villain in any kind of situation. When I'm doing nothing but trying to spread the word of this is one of the most horrific times that I have the displeasure of living through. And I've been on this earth for almost 36 years. America has done some fucked up shit in all the years that it has existed. And in my almost 36 years, I am at this point where I have seen everything that my mother has worked so hard for in her lifetime, and I have worked so hard for in my short adult lifetime, start to fall to pieces. And not by my own doing, but by other people's unwillingness to learn and other people's unwillingness to change. And I can't point that out because pigment impaired males are fragile. And either way you look at it, they want to say what they want to say, and then when you don't do what they want to do, that's when the rape comments come in. And that's what makes me angry. And that's when I say things like, it's funny you should say these things, because if a woman was to walk around or run around saying the exact same things to males and being disgustingly overly sexual towards men and running around with a great big strap on tucked into her pants and then going out there and dropping unknown pills into guys' beer bottles or what have you, and then dragging them into hotel rooms or into back alleys or behind trash cans. We know who I'm talking about. You know, it would be a whole different story. A completely different story if women were running around R-wording men with large strap-ons. A completely different story. So, why is this okay for men to make these types of comments to women that they find unattractive, that they find overweight or ugly or what have you? So why can't I? And so that's what I've been doing. I have had enough, and I'm tired of it, and I'm not doing it anymore. I don't know what else to say. Maybe y'all could come up with some kind of, I don't know. But I'm sick of these guys. My great niece, my little angel, will not grow up in this world thinking that if something horrible happens to her at the hands of a man, that is going to be her fault. It's not her fault, and I'm going to make sure that she knows it. I hope that you guys teach your kids that.